Yeah, thanks. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about venomous snakes now. Obviously, there's going to be plenty of experience here. I've been bitten by lots of stuff. So my story is very similar to Dave's. I got bitten by a monitor, a parenti monitor. So it was only a small monitor. I was filming with it. The animal was quite easy to handle. It was a captive bred animal, used to being handled, very easy to work with. The wind was blowing, the animal was getting a little bit spooked, had some leaves fall on the ground, so as I reached down to pick up the animal just turned around and snapped. Didn't grab hold, because when they grab hold, that's pretty bad when they thrash.
Here I was in the outback of... No, I'm kidding. I don't have a I do have a venomous snake bite story, but I'm not going to tell it yet. But I know you're going to tell yours, and we all want to hear it. So I was in the outback of Australia, and we're driving down the road, and we see this like 5.5-foot lace monitor, and he's running across the road, and I literally jumped out of the car before the car stopped, ran up to him, he ran up a tree, and gave my friend my camera, and...
Okay. My worst bites was 2016. I got bit by a king cobra at Tom Crutchfield's house.
Missing a finger now.
Yeah, missing a finger. So when I got bit, actually, I was at Tom's house. I was treating him one of my king cobras for 3 rhino vipers. We were taking the snake out to take like one last picture of it at Tom's. Tom did something to get the snake to hood up, got distracted, turned around, and bit my hand. But luckily we got to the hospital super fast. The hospital was more concerned about my...
It isn't quite as exciting as Jay's, but I do a lot of field herping down in Pennsylvania, and one of my favorite things to do is try to find all the species in the states where I live. So for the first time ever, I actually found a red-faced hognose, and keep in mind this is all cliffside brush, and I saw it, I bent down to catch it, and I put my one hand on a rock. Instead of being a rock, I set my hand flat on a yellow-faced timber rattlesnake, just flat on it. And I held my hand there, and I was trying to guess on what to do, how fast to move my hand. I literally sat there for about 30 seconds with my hand flat on top of it. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna slowly move away, and went like this.
So, you know, that being said, I don't want to take up a bunch of panel time, but one time I had a 20-foot python. I wasn't very inexperienced. It was old, it was a little bit senile, and it would grab itself and miss the rabbit and grab itself and constrict itself. And I opened the door to give it to basically grab the rabbit that it missed to get it to relocate itself, and it bit me right in the private parts, and I rolled around the ground for 10 or 15 minutes trying to get it off. So yes, things can get out of hand, and I don't recommend little kids to have giant snakes.
Thank you.
You should have rolled that